Hello, my name is Sam Candy and I'm the advisor at FLM. FLM are proudly sponsoring the National League and we are really looking forward to the Super League in April, which is taking place over 4 days at the Queen's Club. This short and sweet video is simply an introduction to what we do and how we do it. Specifically, how we help people in sport. So what is it that we actually do? Well, we help people be in the best possible financial position they can be. Specifically, we ensure that clients achieve their goals and aspirations through holistic and quality financial planning. We work with people long term to build a plan and importantly, stick to it. We also ensure to educate and improve understanding of the broader financial world to those who don't work in the industry. When it comes to understanding and education on finance, we feel the sport industry specifically is somewhat overlooked, where people have less, possibly, conversations on finances, and there are typically no centralised wellbeing service that would otherwise be available in a classic 9-to-5 office setting. How people are paid, career options, length of career, as well as structure, employed, self-employed, or through a limited company. These are all completely different for the sports industry. Very difficult to navigate through all of this, and that's where we come in. As the key sponsor of the IRTPA's National League, I'm available to you to help. If you are interested in learning more, upskilling financially and getting a plan together to be in a better position, please do reach out. Thank you and looking forward to the Super League in April.
Hello and welcome to the Queen's Club on this Wednesday afternoon. My name is Ben Gatenbeek and this is the inaugural edition of the FLM Super League. This is a new event on the real tennis calendar this year. It somewhat replaces National League's Division 1 and 2 and it brings the top 16 players in the country to a single venue over a single week to play what should be some entertaining real tennis. So there are 4 teams in this event, and each of the teams are named after one of the team captains. And so in this particular rubber that you are about to witness, this will be between Matthews Mavericks and Sayers Slayers. The teams were selected in a draft, so the top 4 players were the team captains and they selected the remaining 12 players from the draft. That, if you want to go back and watch, is on this YouTube channel. So the format for the event, we'll have 6 rubbers each day. Each match will be 3 rubbers, so 2 matches a day. And each match is 1 set to 9 games, so it should be fast, entertaining tennis. A match win, or a rubber win rather, is 1 point for your team, and a match win is an additional bonus point. And you'll see those standings develop over the course of the week. Additionally, the players are competing for the most valuable player award, so each player in either singles or doubles is eligible to pick up a point to that effect in each match they play, and there's cash prizes on offer for the player which receives that most valuable award at the end of the tournament. So I'm joined here in the commentary booth, and we hope to have many commentators over the course of the week. I'm joined here right now by Alex Hume. Alex, how are you doing this afternoon?
Very well, thanks Ben. Very good to be here for this event.
And how do you see this particular one shaping up?
Well, Neil's obviously got a good home court advantage here in Queens. But Levi's been playing very well. Brought his handicap down very strongly to close to 0 now. Could go either way. Ben.
Absolutely. So both of these players are in pot 2. So that means that they are the second ranked player on their team. So they'll play, the pot 2 players will play 2 singles matches and 1 doubles match. Lewis Williams is your marker for this particular match. Neil Mackenzie going straight for that high serve early. Players just exchanging openings here in this first game. So let's go through a quick bit of player introduction because we missed that as I was doing the introduction to the tournament. So this is Levi Gale. Alex, what do you see there?
Well, Levi, he's got a very good well ranking now, 15, getting close to breaking into that all-important top 12, and he's got a good lead in this game here so far. Close.
Very close to chase off there, great camera angle just to see that. I perhaps would have given it to Neil on my screen, but marker is always right. Sometimes it's hard to mark those half-yard chases where you don't actually have a line.
Absolutely, yeah. They land in the middle, sort of between the middle line of the court and the wall. Marcus going off his best judgment.
I have to say, as we saw through the British Open, there are some high-quality markers out there at the moment.
Good play from Levi. He's keeping Neil very contained at the back of the court there with those containing serves doing PKs and a drag coming down quickly off the penthouse.
Just a quick look at Neil Mackenzie's player profile. Handicap of 5.5 is the highest in the pot, but his court adjustment at Queen's saying that he performs 1.4 points better than his handicap every time he plays here. He is of course the home pro, so I wonder how that will come into it as the match develops. Levi a bit fortunate there because that was a hazard chase, so anything into that gallery will do.
That's great defence of the grill there by Levi. Getting up high, knocking that shot down the line from Neil. Play.
Just continuing through our player introductions, this is the career highlights of Levi Gale, Australian Open quarterfinalist on 3 occasions. Has made the round of 16 at the British Open on the last 3 attempts as well. Really a career that is on the up and up.
Yeah, absolutely. Had a good silver racket back in February, and they'll be looking to maybe get a win next week at the Category A Championships in Manchester.
So 2 last gallery chases here now.
He's well up, but it was good pressure from Neil. That cut volley.
See Levi's railroad for the first time this afternoon. To be quite effective, but Levi is fond of this high serve. Whenever he gets any space on the ceiling, he will tend to opt for it. To watch there with Levi on his high serve. His front foot gets very close to that second gallery line.
Good job the markers in the dead rather than at the net.
At the French Open in his first round on match point in a 5-set match, I believe. Puts big old half a foot over the line.
Both players moving well, warming up into this match very nicely.
Look now at the career highlights for Neil Mackenzie. A bit of luck at the French Open the last few years. And British Open didn't make it past the round 32 stage at this season's British Open back in November.
To take that, even though it was definitely going to be a fault. He saw a chance to attack his opponent.
Levi is generally a very attacking player. Doesn't like to play safe shots, just really throws himself at it.
Both players trying to get a bit of joy there with that high serve. These fresh balls are just skidding a little bit on the penthouse, they're not grabbing at all to come down, shoot down by the back wall. So sometimes actually the ones that don't hit the sidewall can just roll onto the back penthouse, give the receiver a little bit of an easier shot.
A quick look at Levi Gale's recent matches. Last played the Tampa Tour at Prested, his home court. He won quite comfortably in the end against today's marker, Lewis Williams.
Yeah, great serve. That demi-pique came right on the edge of the penthouse as it came back down, just grabbing the last panel of wood. just misses. Perfect examples. Had a good view of that down the line as it just swung away to miss off stump. Come out for a hazard chase.
Form going for Neil Mackenzie. Went through qualifying at the recent US Open, and that win against Lewis Gordon gave him just enough handicap points to sneak into this pot at this event. Just got to be careful that that ball doesn't roll out to a worse hazard.
Yeah, these are lively balls these today. Side that was going to cut down nicely on a few that do here, especially new balls. Sometimes, particularly in railroads, you see them balls, they won't hug back towards the winning gallery too much.
Neil really needed to do something a bit better with that first ball that he got there. Levi in trouble off the serve, having to boast it off the high service wall, and Neil just feeding it to Levi's backhand, where he's able to then get himself into the rally. Big chance to kill it onto the tambour or into that grill that he missed there.
Yeah, Levi's retrieve, he's getting ever better, and often see with opponents nowadays, they feel the pressure of that. Any ball they miss or miss their target, by another ball coming back at them.
What do you call that serve?
I don't, that's in my manual anyway. A bit more conventional there for Levi, but yeah, able to attack it down the line. Last gallery.
Very tight on the roof there.
Good marking. Still got a chance. Oh! What a rest. Ball at dead 3 or 4 times there. Impressive.
Bit of a flying Superman volley from Levi, middle of that. Just such quick reaction time from these top players.
It's a good return. Good return from Neil. Tricky to get that time those cut volleys well. Particularly fast ball shooting down the penthouse. Finding his range now in his returns, attacking both corners.
One last bit of preview that I'll put up is the head-to-head between these two. So it played on 5 previous occasions, and currently Neil leads 3-2. Though the last 2 have been to the way of Levi.
I think the days are gone where Neil can put 8-1 on Levi comfortably.
Palmer Trophy round robin. That's the.
Love to see it.
That's the Bridport Club Championships.
Just about reached Neil. He's in danger of falling short. ping pong serve there from Levi, nearly.
Yeah, Levi just trying to attack that with a lot of cut. Doesn't like that particular ball.
Yeah, send that back to the depot.
You can't really blame anyone because these are Queen's Club balls, aren't they?
Yeah, Neil might have done it himself.
That's probably why.
Manufactured that well as Levi. Second gallery chase out of that tight.
Such good angles on that.
That's the length you want on the railroad. Foot over the line. Net. Just missing the penthouse again after that first bounce.
And that's not the length you want on a high serve.
Not quite, but a good find there from Levi, sort of mixing it up with a fat post into the backhand corner there, and ball the spinning part and just dying underneath Neil's racket.
So Levi will keep with this demi-piqué.
Right idea, wrong execution.
Yeah, so that went in, I think it was about the door.
Yeah.
Chase was second gallery. It's not quite good enough.
Wasn't called a fault. Must have grabbed the penthouse in the marker's eyes. Yeah, good mix up from Neil there. He's done a lot of shots into the corners. Just reminding Levi can strike it as quick as anyone else. Drifting away to the timbre from Levi there. Probably had more time than he thought there, Neil.
Yeah, Levi just overran that slightly. Came on in quickly and just touched it over, really. Not a lot of pace on it.
Good from Neil, getting on top of the serve there.
What do you make of Levi's general game strategy, which is throw a serve up there, recover out of that forehand corner, and then pile the pressure?
I think he's playing his game very well. He sort of is able to trust that he'll get pretty much everything back, unless it really chops down, and wait for an opportunity to accurately hit the target. He won't absolutely kill it like some of the other players might in terms of absolute ball speed. But there we go, a volley to his forehand. He knows exactly where to put it.
Yeah, just like that. Get in the rally to start with, and then as soon as that opening comes up, kill it.
That's how to play the game. Certainly Neil looks like he's trying to kill the rallies a bit earlier, you'd say. Levi's probably more content with the ball being in play a bit longer.
Is that something that comes with the pressure of a bit of a gap in the handicap and rankings and so on?
Yeah. Quick single there from him. Yeah, I think so. And also the fact that that's exactly what Levi's game is. Is tailored towards, so Neil will be looking to maybe hit through him more, because moving him about the court will only work for for so long. Yeah, clever shot there from Levi, trying to get Neil moving up court, getting a chase shorter than last guy from it.
Yeah, Levi seems to be manufacturing chases with ease at the moment.
Yeah.
And either with that boasted volley or just dunking it into second gallery, last gallery.
Yeah, it's simple tactics in a way, just getting up the right end. Have more to aim at. Really trying to rip into that one. Just catches the net corner, unfortunately, on its way through. Levi getting very low. Let's play that nice controlled backhand cross court firstly. Pressure back on Neil, slightly loose shot. Levi bounces.
Is there anyone else who gets quite as low as Levi does when he plays his low forehand?
Maybe Julian Snow. Apart from that, it's difficult to think.
Levi says he's debuting the brand new Prested racket this tournament. That new bright orange colour.
Yeah, reminiscent of the colourings on the Prested court. Courts plural.
New management impressed in the last few years. Clive Turner doing a great job down there. Great to see that court come into life.
Good hustle from Neil. Get that back. Just put a dead ball down there. Make Levi do something with it. Just sliding onto the back penthouse, giving Levi a free shot. They caught the sidewall that time, but you don't get the French pass here at Queen's. Second serve. He was up in the rally. Neil missed his grill or turn down the line. Fell on top of the rally, had a good chance there to change M's advantage up. Instead, Neil will lead. Potentially bring it back to 2-all.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like the game is progressing how Levi wants it to. He's just made a few mistakes or unforced errors at the wrong times that have kept Neil in it so far.
Yeah, and Neil's found his length a bit better, particularly from the receiving end. That's a cracking shot from Levi. Right out the sweet spot. Great reactions. No way Neil's getting to that. Take the chase. Rather than that, good pressure again from Levi. You know, he was served that round and he was flying across the court already to cover that cut volley into the forehand. So Neil felt he had to take it as early as possible, induce the error.
How does the fact that they're playing a 9-game set as opposed to best of 3 or best of 5 influence this match?
I think they'll just try and get ahead as you would in any set of tennis you're playing. Doesn't matter if it's best of 5, best of 3 or 1 set shootout. They'll just try and get ahead, build up momentum. It's probably more key than ever though. to get ahead because you don't reset when one of the players gets to 6 starting in. So
I asked that because Levi's style is very much athletic, run around and outrun your opponent. He's got a little bit more of an opportunity to do that in a set to 9 than you would in a best of 5.
yeah, absolutely, it's quick fire, so he will happily be treating it like a sprint, middle or long distance run, definitely. Give him an opportunity after a little bit of a loose return from Levi, but then he missed the turn back and the grill with the backhand. He's done well to fish that out. It's right along the back wall.
Your strings after that rally.
Well, you know they're working if they stay intact. Yeah, that is. Neil there saying, cannot kill the bull. Levi seemingly getting everything back with time as well. Yeah, that's better. Patience of just hitting the targets. Manual timbre, fresh timbre, just missing the timbre. The natural variation will take its toll. It does take 3 shots though to beat Levi.
He'll just have to stay calm through that and just keep putting it there. I think at times he can feel like he wants to rush it.
Yeah, he's eager to kill the points.
There's usually that ball which you think is a winner and it does come back, isn't going to come back with much interest, so you can go for it again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a great gets from Levi there. They weren't going to push Neil around the court to trouble him being full stretch, so we're ramping up the pressure. I've got to make it count.
Some comments in the chat from Zach Idol from Table Tennis. Let's go Mavericks. Zach, we look forward to seeing you on court later this afternoon. Zach will be playing with Max Truman in the doubles today. Against Lewis Gordon and Vaughan Hamilton.
Good change up there from Levi. Just changing the point of contact. Again there, Neil 40-30 up. Thought there was an opportunity to get on the point, just missed the force, allowed Levi an easy shot. Great shot from Neil, took it on the rise. So the spinnier one. Yeah, that's very good from Neil. Levi expecting a cross court. Yeah, actually, plenty of time just to guide that one down the line into the dead on.
So yeah, plenty more matches coming up for you today. After this will be the number 1 seeds of these two teams, Ben Taylor-Matthews and Bryn Sayers. Those two have gone head to head many times over the years. So it will be a great contest that will follow either at 3 o'clock or more likely at the conclusion of this match.
Neil putting one back there, importantly. 4-1 would have looked very different. Again, good serve. Can make it count.
Mackenzie hitting that grill for the first time. Grill branded with the FLM logo.
So it was close, and I think Levi just looking over to the marker to say how close it exactly was. Taking the chase.
In rackets, of course, you protest the serve. Always question the marker
every point.
And see if you think they're right or not. But we're quite polite in that in the tennis court.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this game didn't start in the prisons, so. Yeah, the speed of a racket serve can easily play tricks on the eye. No 5 or 6 handicap player misses that in their sleep. That is what pressure does. And again, suddenly back to another deuce fight out. Neil getting dragged into these after getting a lead in each of the games. He didn't get there. Such was his speed across the court.
This match is already looking like a schedule killer.
We're getting overtime for this bit.
So at 3-0 we essentially just have one normal set of tennis to play.
Now it is a one-set shootout with a good long warm-up before forehand. Neil getting lucky there. Ball trickling into second gallery.
There's being flashbacks to the US Open where Steve Agona had a ball similar to that, which he managed to flick up off that ledge and into the grill.
Yeah. Not the sort of thing you do in your solo practice. Came right around the outside of it, so it was always going to die because of the length. Good footwork to get his body around in the right position for that force as well.
Neil's serving's been a bit underrated here, I think. It's just able to pin Levi down and
those bobbles particularly sliding off the back wall if they do reach the back wall first. No traction coming out. So if that is half a foot further out, even that one wasn't quite in the nick, but half a foot further out, Levi can get it up. To the dead on, a bit easier. Good patience there from Neil. Didn't try and do too much that first tricky one down the line. Just gets a racket on everything. Levi play another shot. Yeah, and suddenly Levi the one having to do all the running. Neil seemingly in position for every shot.
how much is the fact that we're playing at Queen's and this is Neil's home court playing into this?
I mean, both these players, all the players, top players, know this court very well, with the British Open being here every year, unlike the US Open that changes venue each year. Queen's always hosts the British Open, and it's somewhere that lots of the top guys will come and practice in order to get used to it year round. So maybe it doesn't have quite that home court advantage that most other courts around the country would have for the local pro. Neil takes the lead for the first time. Joy there, just patiently playing good quality tennis shots rather than trying to go for the big shot early. Quite getting his feet in the right position beforehand. It's a good response from Levi to going 4-3 behind. This could go neck and neck, couldn't it, Ben?
It very much could. Levi just blitzing out the service in this particular game.
both players taking on fluids. Much needed fluids at the change of ends.
I think one of the things that's impressed me with Levi today is he's bringing a bit more power than he perhaps has in the past.
Yeah, he's definitely got that surprise force straight down the line.
Just needs to use that power a bit more accurately at times.
Yeah, but he has won a few points, even though he doesn't hit dead on that much. He's still won a few points for forcing an error out of Neil, because it's onto him quicker than he thought. There we go, going for the main wall. Juices the error. Good footwork there from Levi. Got a good view of it up here. He was really trying to attack that coming forward. Quickly realised he could go on the back foot. Come on right down to the corner. Good play. Nearly had it again. So, Neil, good response. Rallying like that backhand to backhand and Levi at the far end.
Yeah, sometimes I struggle to describe Neil's game because it's not really in your face. Like Levi's game is very in your face.
No, Neil's needs to glide out the court almost.
I was going to say, yeah, about this game, you tend not to notice it until all of a sudden he just pulls something out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's got fantastic ability to hit any shot out of nowhere. Neil extends those long rangy arms, gets good stride in and suddenly the ball's past you. You think, how's he found that from? How's he found the grill from there or dead on?
So short chase here now. We're hoping that came down a little bit closer to that back wall. As it was, it just gave Neil a lot of room to try and force it.
He did, but the big hit does change the point of contact, and it does force the player to really backtrack 5, 6, 7 yards. That will make a difference to footwork. You won't quite be in the same position as you'd want to be for normal back ball force. It's a good shot, Andy.
So you're hearing Neil's comments about Levi there in your near the microphone. Just perhaps surprised it ended up in a chase and not a stroke.
Yeah. Neil would have preferred the stroke to close out a 5-4 lead, but he's at the right end now. no damage done.
Yeah, sometimes I really wonder, like, at various points in the match, what is the relative value of a chase versus a point? Because it does change depending on the game score and the match situation.
Yeah, and both these players and all players in this competition will, yes, they'll want to be at the service end, but they can also win real off games at the receiver's end. No problem with accurate hitting.
I think either player's really found that forehand corner well yet of that return of serve. I think I've seen a lot of volleys get missed, but the ones that have hit have tended to come back well and deep into that forehand side.
Levi tends to take the chase there. Not getting much joy with the cut volley, doesn't get the chase. Again. Take a narrow lead in the game. Take 2 chases.
Yeah, I think Levi's generally looked pretty good when he's been looking for those gallery chases and just trying to get down the service end and dominate. I think where he's gotten lost a bit in this match is when he's given up that and he's just trying to push it back to Neil as opposed to targeting those galleries.
That's really ripped off the sidewall there, bounce. Grabbing the sidewall just before the bounce. Coming off pretty square there for this call. Levi's got to keep Neil moving around here. He's doing that so well at the start of the game. He's probably just allowing him in some easier shots. Neil ended up being in the right position.
Yeah, it felt like the better shot was to try and boast that into the forehand side because we were playing off a second gallery chase. Any hazard would have won it. I'm not sure if the direct on the grill was the right call.
Did the job eventually then.
So often the case, there's so many options, so many different strategies that you can approach any given ball in this game. It's what makes it so thrilling.
Yeah, that's why people up and down the country like us get nerdy about it. Yeah, good serve, containing serve. Levi just nudging it down the line to stop an easy hazard winner.
And that is the perfect high serve. Gets a round of applause for that. So just rolls back, lands on the stroke line with no width whatsoever. We are at 5-all, so if you're just joining us, this is the FLM Super League, where all the matches are 1 set to 9 games. So it's not a final game of the set right now. We still have at least another 4 games to go. So this match is just about to go over time. So we'll be behind schedule after the first match. What would a real tennis tournament be if you're not behind schedule?
Absolutely. Schedule's there to be broken.
Just as a reminder, the next match after this will be Ben Taylor-Matthews and Bryn Sayers.
Good change up there from Neil. Using the height of that bounce. Guide him down over the high part of the net, down the line. There's that boast you're talking about, Ben.
Absolutely. On those, when you're playing off a chase, it just puts your opponent into that forehand corner. And if you hit it even thinner, then you can lay a hazard to win the chase. So.
What a get. Neil's done very well to get out of that with no loss of a point. Unlucky edge in a way. Normally they're very lucky. Unlucky edge taking that one beyond the hazards.
Yeah, so Neil now with a 40-15 lead with a hazard. Hazard points tend to have lots of options for the receiving player. So we'll see if Levi can find a gallery or something.
For a second serve railroad. Yeah, Levi possessing that power obviously to win the point by smashing the ball out of reach off the back wall of Neil.
Very unpopular shot, really, that one.
Darn effective though. Jamie Douglas, a keen exponent of that shot, much to Rob Shankman's annoyance. That would have been a very good get, but the ball just rolled out the back wall.
So one thing we saw in the US National League event, which was held a week ago, is that the teams were allowed a 1-minute coaching timeout. Now there's no such timeout in this event. Do you reckon we should have a 1-minute timeout like that? What do you think about it?
I think Levi would be happy to keep going with that, but it's a good idea actually. Would choose as their coach in their corner.
Generally, we've got 4 team captains. So Levi's team captain is Ben Taylor-Matthews, and Neil's captain is Bryn Sayers. So you imagine the discussion between the two Queen's Club professionals would they probably know each other's game fairly well. Tennis, at least in the UK, tends to be a somewhat lonely sport. Not a lot of players have their own coaches. I mean, Camden Riviere famously works with his coach Dacre Stoker, but that's just as much on the mentality and the fitness as it is on the tactics.
Two short chases here, Neil, defending off some good shots.
Yeah, I think there was an option to go forehand side there. A bit more length on the shot, because Neil hadn't quite recovered from that backhand.
Ooh, hello. Don't forget those here, Queens. Ball just bouncing before the nick.
So Neil Mackenzie now has a 2-game lead for the first time in this match.
This would be a good win for Neil. Going to put it off against his own court, but he's played very, very late. Happened slightly by an elbow injury, I think, recently, but you can see the strapping on his arm. Again, Levi choosing not to leave that ball to the hazards, and this time it paid dividends.
Yeah, absolutely great changes of pace in that rally too. It's not something they need to force every ball, just nice little change-ups. Points won 47 to 48 at the moment. Couldn't really be much closer.
Serve just missing the green out of court line. Levi finding good width and length there on that post. Curve it round Neil's forehand. Good tennis in that rally. Both players.
I believe that one's hit the...
Camera, yeah.
Just bounced out.
Sportingly conceding that one. The ball did hit his leg afterwards though, so...
So I still think that Levi's looked best when he's been boasting this match.
Yeah, and again that change of angle just moves Neil around a bit more.
The straighter ones have been a little bit less clean and just don't put Neil under the same amount of pressure as the boast does, trying to get him up and back on the court as opposed to just side to side.
Close there, close on the penthouse, that railroad. That's a clever shot from Neil there. Just making sure he got the length, width right there. Not necessarily go for all out power. And again. Clever shot. Wasn't going to come off the back wall.
Big points here now for Levi. Can't afford to lose an 8-6 lead.
Will make it difficult.
Very difficult, especially given how close this match has been all the way through. Let your opponent get to 8, then you can't afford any errors.
Levi's foot there, very, very close to the second gallery line.
He does get close, doesn't he?
We've got quite a good view of it from up here.
Gets very close, but I've never seen him actually get called on it.
One more point takes it to deuce. That's a loose return from Neil. himself for that.
Remember, Levi was 40 love down in this game, and he's done well to bring it back to juice without conceding a chase.
Yeah, both players serving the railroad more and more as this game has gone on, this match has gone on. Trying to negate those gallery chases. Or that sort of shot there from Neil. Difficult to get out. There we go. Now will he change it up here? No, going with the railroad still.
I think that's the right call. I don't think his high serve has been as accurate today as it would need to be at the high pressure moments.
Just catching the band over the grill there. That's the post. Neil's read it. That is brilliant hustle there from Levi to come back and win that game. 7-all.
Remember, this is a set to 9. If this is the quality of the tennis that we're going to see for the whole week, then we are in for a treat.
Good pressure from Levi. Neil's having to be very accurate with that. It's just overhitting him slightly.
Not only has he recovered that game and going ahead in this one, he hasn't conceded a chase in a while as well.
Yeah. It's better from Neil. He didn't try and hit a killing shot there. Just tried to put pressure on Levi. Well, good break for the players as they get the balls.
As the players collect the balls, just a quick look ahead to the matches later on this week. We'll start to fill out this schedule with results as the matches go on, but we will have fixtures at 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock every day this week. All of the information is available on the IRTPA website, so do go there and check that out. That promises to be some fantastic matchups, which we wouldn't normally see, especially amongst the third and fourth pot players, because often when they come to opens, they end up just playing against the top seeds and not against each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Just want to avoid doing nothing.
So I was going to say, with Levi not conceding a chase in a while, one of the things that does is it means that your rhythm isn't broken up, and just with collecting that balls, it effectively had the same breakup of the rhythm as a chase does, changing ends.
Yeah, if you're on a roll, particularly with the railroad, because it's a quick serve. You're in and out. Don't have to sit over it and think, right, where am I going to hit this ball? Just wait for the ball to come back down. It's quick fire. Neil missing his length there. He got there as well. So Levi from the 7-5 down. Come back to take an 8-7 lead.
Just staying in.
Interesting that high serve there. Neil's going up nearly towards
first match point.
Oh, had a couple of looks at that. Thought about it, coming over the net.
So it hit the eye, did it? And then just rolled along the top of the net tape. Second match point.
Impressive tennis.
Great gutsy win there from Levi as he takes the match 6-7.
Real dogfight that, both players really wanting to win. See how much it meant.
Absolutely. We will be back with the next match very shortly. This will the next match will follow on the same streaming link, so you do not have to go anywhere. This will be between Ben Taylor-Matthews and Bryn Sayers. One quick look at the statistics of the match, just over an hour, and points 164 to 57, a late surge from Levi in that statistic, but great numbers all around. And so, Alex, thanks for joining us for this match.
Pleasure.
And we will be back very soon once we have Taylor-Matthews and Sayers. See you soon.
See you soon.
And now a message from our sponsor, FLM.
Hello, my name is Sam Candy and I'm the advisor at FLM. FLM are proudly sponsoring the National League and we are really looking forward to the Super League in April, which is taking place over 4 days at the Queen's Club. This short and sweet video is simply an introduction to what we do and how we do it. Specifically, how we help people in sport. So what is it that we actually do? Well, we help people be in the best possible financial position they can be. Specifically, we ensure that clients achieve their goals and aspirations through holistic and quality financial planning. We work with people long term to build a plan and, importantly, stick to it. We also ensure to educate and improve understanding of the broader financial world to those who don't work in the industry. When it comes to understanding and education on finance, we feel the sport industry specifically is somewhat overlooked, where people have less, possibly, conversations on finances, and there are typically no centralised wellbeing service that would otherwise be available in a classic 9-to-5 office setting. How people are paid, career options, length of career, as well as structure, employed, self-employed, or through a limited company. These are all completely different for the sports industry. Very difficult to navigate through all of this, and that's where we come in. As the key sponsor of the IRTPA's National League, I'm available to you to help. If you are interested in learning more, upskilling financially, and getting a plan together to be in a better position, please do reach out. Thank you, and looking forward to the Super League in April. Hello, my name is Sam Candy and I'm the advisor at FLM. FLM are proudly sponsoring the National League and we are really looking forward to the Super League in April, which is taking place over 4 days at the Queen's Club. This short and sweet video is simply an introduction to what we do and how we do it. Specifically, how we help people in sport. So what is it that we actually do? Well, we help people be in the best possible financial position they can be. Specifically, we ensure that clients achieve their goals and aspirations through holistic and quality financial planning. We work with people long term to build a plan and importantly, stick to it. We also ensure to educate and improve understanding of the broader financial world to those who don't work in the industry. When it comes to understanding and education on finance, we feel the sport industry specifically is somewhat overlooked, where people have less, possibly, conversations on finances, and there are typically no centralised wellbeing service that would otherwise be available in the classic 9-to-5 office setting. How people are paid, career options, length of career, as well as structure, employed, self-employed, or through a limited company. These are all completely different for the sports industry. Very difficult to navigate through all of this, and that's where we come in. As the key sponsor of the IRTPA's National League, I'm available to you to help. If you are interested in learning more, upskilling financially and getting a plan together to be in a better position, please do reach out. Thank you, and looking forward to the Super League in April.
Alright, welcome back to the Queen's Club. My name is Ben Gatenby, and you are watching the IRTPA FLM Super League. And we are about to see the first seeds match of this first fixture. Let me try that again. The first seeds rubber of the first match, and it is going to be between the team captains Ben Taylor Matthews and Bryn Sayers. My name is Ben Gatenby. I'm joined by Alex Hume. How do you see this one going?
Well, these two play each other many times over the years. They know each other's games inside out. Couldn't call it at first. Bryn's possibly a narrow favourite given his own form, and he's been in good form recently actually, very good form, taking some good wins at the majors and pushing the top guys, Cam and John, to their limits as well, so he's coming off the back of a good season so far.
So let's have a look at the players. Starting with Ben Taylor Matthews, world number 5, after the updated world rankings in April, playing out of the Bristolville Tennis Club with a familiarity score here at Queen's of 0.3 to his favour. And that's something you would expect from the top guys. They'll be able to adjust to any particular court, so no one court shines out as overly strong.
Sporting crystal colours on his real tennis racket as well.
Career highlights, has made open finals at 3 of the 4 majors and the semi-final at the others. Still not yet won a singles open title, which is something that he is desperate to add to his resume. But with the likes of Fahey, Riviere, Lumley, Vigona, Howell kicking around, and more up and coming, more opportunities you're going to get for that.
Yeah, Ben was on the unlucky end of a coming out of retirement from Rob Fahey at the recent US Open.
Yeah, and then at the Australian Open this year, losing in 3 sets to Kieran Booth. As Kieran and now Chris Chapman just played the Australian, they don't tend to get seeded, so they're a very harsh draw if you get them first round. His opponent this time, Bryn Sayers, world number 7, playing here at the Queen's Club. And again, that court adjustment for the top players should be fairly small, you would imagine. He just gets 0.6 to his score here at Queen's.
Interesting, you'll probably notice there that Bryn's handicap is 7.3, well beyond 0. Ben's only just a tick over -2, but Ben's still holding a high world ranking. Handicap's not everything.
Career highlights for Bryn Sayers. Well, he made the final eliminator of the World Championship in 2014 and won the British and US Opens in 2012. And played at the US Open over in Philadelphia and came across to the other world champion, Cameron Riviere, in the quarterfinals. And then finally the head-to-head between these two. A whopping 34 matches played against each other. So they are very familiar with each other's games. Sayers coming out the better, 26-8.
I thought it would have been closer than that. It is quite one-sided, isn't it, over the years?
I think in the past, Ben's always had trouble playing against Bryn. He's been a bit of a bunny. Your marker again is Leamington's Lewis Williams. And just as a reminder, we are playing a set to 9 games.
Immediately seeing that 92 rated backhand of Pentea Matthews. As per Lewis Gordon's real tennis cards.
Backhand, but not a forehand, huh?
He managed to find the last inch of that 5 foot high bit of the net by the wall there.
Bryn Sayers opens his target account. So in 4 points we have had one of each of the 3 targets in a chase.
Oh!
There's another one too.
Made more boast.
There
Exhibition stuff.
are other ways to win points, you know. You don't just have to hit it in the target.
Don't know if you can see on the stream, that's quite a good view. Bryn's shoes should come with a health warning. Everyone there not should be wearing sunglasses. Cracking label there from Ben. Further up the court, harder to get the ball up and down over the net. middle.
They can't hit anything but targets.
Good for your stats, Ben.
They're raking them in.
See the fumes coming out of your computer there, trying to deal with them all at once. Normally that high serve, both the giraffe and the wide one, was so effective. Brin on this call particularly. Not quite found his range yet. Knocked into the bobble.
I feel like I could take a clip of Ben hitting a target or Brin making a racket error, and that would basically describe everything we've seen so far this match.
Yeah.
Of course, it will change as we settle down into it a bit more, but
Yeah, Ben trying to attack that bobble. Every opportunity.
seems like it's the first one he's missed.
He'll say he was going for that shot. Yeah, we mentioned it in the previous game, didn't we, about the fresh balls, tennis balls just sliding on a bit, that new felt on them, not grabbing at all the penthouse, so maybe one of the reasons Brin's not quite finding his range yet with the high serves. As the game wears on, he'll dial it in, I'm sure.
So it's short chase here, 1 and 2.
That's about as high on the sideboard as you can get without hitting green out of court line. Good serve.
Worse than second is the next chase.
Again, loving the cowbells today, BTM.
This is third winning gallery.
You're already on thin ice.
Just the third game.
Fast start here for Ben.
It's great to see. Great to see him come out and attack these targets. Taylor Matthews.
Yeah. Cracking backhand, full stretch.
He's been comparing on his podcast, View from the Hazards, and in some of the interviews, that he's not got any weapons in his real tennis game, but we're not seeing that today. He is really going for it.
Yeah. It's the podcast he hosts with Rob Schenken, of course. Available on Spotify and YouTube, I think.
Yep.
Changing up there, standing quite far up the court to hit that railroad. Angling it in towards Brin. He did well to get a chase out of it.
that's a trend that we saw in the previous game, and it's continuing in this game, is that today the forehand corner on the service side is really, really difficult to play.
Yeah, those balls they're coming out a bit squarer than usual, I'd say. Particularly if they're grabbing that side before bouncing. Some of them are cutting down, some of them are just coming out a bit more, so that variable reaction off the balls, just sowing a seed of doubt in the players' minds.
Here from that crowd, the Queen's Club do love a home pro.
Yeah, dead on filling nicely as the marquee players battle it out.
Just worth pointing out that there is no admission charge for the remainder of the week. Do come along and support if you are in London. And it promises to be some fantastic things right through to Saturday. All you have to do, I mean, you can come along in Queens and just come into the dead on in any case, but it helps if you send an email to Alex Machin at Radley, the National League coordinator, just for catering purposes.
Chased the line, just falling before the net. Had it gone over the net, would have been bench point before that first bounce.
Yeah, it's a funny thing in this game where you can have the ball coming so hit that back wall high, come out towards the net, and playing that ball with the pace on it in the direction that you're hitting it. You don't get in a lot of other sports.
Absolutely. To keep control over those shots sometimes not as easy as it looks. Worse than he are here. Serve there from Ben.
It appears we've had a change of marker.
Yeah, Brin winning the chase there.
So in the marker's chair now is former world champion Rob Fahey. The way Brin plays his double-handed backhand, it's so hard to read it because you don't come across players who play like that all that often, and so he gets into positions to play certain shots that nobody else would get into.
Yeah, and he really, because of that two-handed backhand, he really gets brilliant rotational power on it that others with a one-handed backhand might not always get. Sarcastically applauding his own serves there. there, Ben. Get on the forehand, then awkward for Brin on the far end. Overhit one down the line. Ben not quite living up to his 92 backhand there.
I have to say, as much as Ben talks up his backhand and down his forehand, you would normally expect him to be getting more of those balls in that forehand corner than he is currently.
Yeah, it's. I think all the players, while these balls are still so fresh, might find it a bit tricky. That forehand corner, just getting their feet, maybe getting their feet in the right position. See how the ball will react.
It's up into the beams. That's why Brin's able to catch it. It's not a live ball.
In the winning gallery.
So 3-all. We were at this stage in that first match. And from here on out, it's essentially a one-set match. Remember, all the matches in this tournament, both singles and doubles, are played as a set to 9 games.
Brin is a good read. Change up there from Ben, going down the line. Ben didn't give Brin enough time to stretch out that forehand volley. Just caught the post on the way in.
He'd given up on that one.
Yeah, the net cord gave him a chance to get across.
In the end, it didn't matter because he dumped it in the net, but
yeah, it's good hitting from Ben. He's winding up now, getting into his work from that receiving end. Great from our vantage point up here, Ben, because we can really see the height of these serves for both players, particularly Brin. Relentlessly, they are coming within a few inches of the lights here at Queen's to getting maximum height on them. And the longer the hand time, the more difficult it is for players to jump at the far end.
Yeah, whenever there's an empty court here at Queen's, you'll see Brin come out and just, with the basket, just practice those high serves. As Brin just slots that last gallery to win the second gallery chase.
Ben will look to close this game out here though. Having had a 3-love lead, we want to go behind. At first from Ben. Couldn't execute the backhand. Brilliant pick up there from Ben.
Go on, you can give that a bit more applause, crowd.
Yeah.
It deserved a bit more than that.
Waiting for world champion Malkin to call a chase, but so might Bryn Sayers, but didn't come.
Something to foreshadow a bit here. Both these two, their opponents today and on different teams this week, but they'll be playing together in a couple of weeks' time out at Chicago for the World Doubles Championships, which promises to be a fantastic event. All 8 of the top players are there.
Before he hit it. Did Ben. Got to go away from him. Just found the net cord.
We'd seen it go a bit quiet on the target hitting after that ferocious start from Taylor Matthews. Just another one adding to the total there. Yeah, that World Doubles Championships coming up will be broadcast live on the USCTA YouTube channel. Make sure you are subscribed over there not to miss any of the action. These players will be using it as this event, as some of their last preparation for that tournament. Great to get some match practice ahead of a big event like that. So 4-3 now to Taylor Matthews. Just stops that run that Brin was having.
Ben might be thankful that missed the penthouse on its way down. Two good chases here for Brin to defend.
So if we're talking about the fact that these balls are quite fresh and they can move a bit harder into that forehand corner, is there going to be enough tennis compared to the early rounds of an Open? We have quite a lot of early round matches, 5-set matches. Whereas this is all sets to 9. Is there enough tennis to wear them in?
It's a good point. I mean, there's obviously matches, 6 matches there, which is quite a lot. And the more attritional the matches, obviously the more the balls get played in. But they're probably not going to be as worn come final day. They're losing the chase there. Not going to be as worn come the final few matches as they would ordinarily be. Players generally do like playing with balls that are slightly worn in rather than absolutely fresh. Brin getting a bit close to the lights there, that one. Prides himself on his dead on accuracy. Quick far tennis there, back and forth.
That screaming here is coming from the other court here at Queen's. There's a small gap at the top gallery between the courts, and you can hear some sounds coming through. Most notably is when the basket hits the bottom of the hole. But occasionally a big loud shout from one of the members here at Queen's Club.
Couldn't quite tell whether that chap had won at 6-5 or lost at 6-5. Bit open to interpretation. Visibly from up here after the serve, went onto the back penthouse, but
I mean, it's a bit unlucky in the serve just because it hit that top nick off the penthouse. Could have gone in really. Oh no! Lined up all nice for that, and it's just flicks the ledge of the second gallery.
I don't think Brin could do that. Even Brin wouldn't be able to do that 100 times if he tried.
Yeah, do you have to have a bit of luck when you play this game? Deuce and 2 chases.
Another attritional match this, isn't it? It's brilliant to watch. Now both in the set and in the dead-on count. Emphatic. Ben to regain his lead. Stretch out a bit further. Brilliant takes. Appreciated by the dead on. Some cracking gets in there. Great speed for both these players.
Just nice little change up of pace there.
Yeah, cute little shot. Just a gentle burst down the line. Just another change of angle, the ball slightly going away from Brin as he lined up for that backhand. It's a very good serve. Again, we can see the ball just nearly grazing the lights, running along the back wall, but bended well to fish out the healthy return. Managing to apply some pressure here from the receiving end.
Just to give a bit of context here. So in this particular match, Levi won the first for the Mavericks against Neil Mackenzie. And now Taylor Matthews is up in the second. Now, the Mavericks already have 1 point out of this fixture. If Taylor Matthews wins this, he'll get both a point for the fixture, for the rubber, and a bonus point for winning the fixture because they'll have an unassailable 2-love lead. And that could prove crucial by the time we get to the end of the tournament, looking to the rankings on Saturday for the final.
Brin doing well there to negate Ben's opportunity to hit Hazard into the Hazard gallows to win that point. Can he get back to deuce? Nearly got there, but that was fantastic. Floor T&RA shot from Ben. Brin just heard the sound of the ball catching the green wood out of court line. Ben with that bobble sometimes does fire it in a bit of a flat trajectory. That's why the ball rolled as far down as it did.
So just a quick reminder, we are playing sets to 9 here. So this isn't the start of a second set. Instead is Taylor Matthews needing 3 more games. first one is really missed, putting it in seconds.
The bells went, but alongside.
Comment in the chat from Lewis Gordon, fire up Slayers. Lewis will be playing in the next match, which will be the doubles match with Vaughan Hamilton for the Slayers against Truman and Edel for the Mavericks. So that will follow at the conclusion of this match. It was originally scheduled for 4 o'clock, which is right now. So that will not run to time.
Brin under pressure.
That one almost sneaks into the hazard galleries, or into the winning gallery as well. That had gave me flashbacks to the final point of the 2018 World Championship when Rob just snuck a backhand into the winning gallery on this court at Queen's.
Yeah, iconic. Great. Dead on defence there from Brin. Initially, I know he framed it back, but he spent to hit another shot. Hazard second there. Astute of you watching on the stream will have seen perhaps that on the back of Ben Matthews' shirt is emblazoned Mavericks, and on the front is a pair of aviators, probably in reference to a certain film starring Tom Cruise. The point earlier.
Yeah, not quite sure you can quite see that. So that hit the back penthouse and went up out of court. Didn't quite get that on the camera, but so that one too grazes the green.
7-3 lead would be huge here for Ben. Good serve, good volley from Brin.
Not only would a 7-3 lead be good for the context of this match, but winning big helps your chances for the MVP award. The MVP award is awarded firstly on the rubbers won, and then your games ratio for the tiebreaker. So if you want that award, which comes with cash prizes, you've got to win your matches comfortably, you would imagine. So I should just say, at the Super League this year, all the professionals have received an appearance fee. There is a bonus to any player who is on a team that wins the entire event. There is a bonus for the player who takes home that MVP award, and then you also get a small bonus for winning each individual rubber. So context to every match. So accurate attacking that forehand side on the hazard end has Taylor Matthews this match. Just getting that line right on a number of occasions. Yeah, so remember Taylor Matthews did have a 6-3 lead and chances for 7-3. Now Sayers is looking like hauling it back to 5-6. Two really identical points, really. And again, I keep talking about that forehand corner. The players are really struggling with it.
Yeah, well, Queen's is not known to be a very, very severe court. Not like Lords or Seacourt off the back walls, but players are finding joy today with pressure from that shot.
Interesting serve choice.
That's a good effort from Brin. Couldn't quite. Exactly, amazing on the length there. That's the chase. He's forced the error there. Probably take that turn. Two tough chases there. 1-1 loss.
What do you make of this demi-PK choice by Taylor Matthews?
I think he's trying to upset the rhythm of Brin finding that forehand corner, the cut volley unerringly. But he needs to hit it accurately.
I think the world champion of that shot is Chris Chapman.
Oh,
Love watching him do it.
the power needed to get that back. The interest is mega.
I say the runner-up on attempts is Lewis Williams.
Speed for Ben to get out there. Penthouse. Brin punishes him. Oh. 6-0. Brin coming behind. Coming from behind. By a deficit of 3 games twice now. This match. That's a good length.
Yes, just a reminder, this is a 9-game set, so either player starts 3 more games. That is just the perfect angle off the post.
Ben frustrated there. He wanted to find the main wall first with that mixed up railroad. Just got the penthouse first, made it easy for Brin to pick his shot.
I think something that's changed as this match has gone on. Earlier on, we were seeing a lot of gallery length chases, but now, back half of this match, there's a lot of chases of 2 or better.
Yeah, players finding their length. Those sorts of shots. It means the server can't leave the ball in case it falls better than a short chase.
Bold lead.
Good effort from Ben there. 2 or 3 shots putting pressure on that one, only fell better than 2, very close. Great power from Ben. Trying to assert himself again. Get a lead. Good leave on both counts there from Bertie Matthews. Firstly missing the grill by a matter of centimetres. Just trickling over the stroke line for a hazard chase. It's a bit interesting to see how both players have managed to get a bit more of a foothold back in this game when the other's serve hasn't quite been on the money. Shows why they're top players, punishing any margin for error there.
As a chase now. So I say going for a sidewall, but it was kind of a half sidewall, half drag.
It's a forehand drag serve, quite effective, because it can really be quite spicy on the penthouse there with a lot of cut. Just missed the penthouse for the second time.
That forehand corner, well, attacking that forehand corner of Brin has been so productive for Taylor Matthews over the course of this match.
Quality tennis there for these two.
credit to Ben there. He tried so hard to stay in that rally. He's really just trying to up the pressure at the moment, but Sayers up to it. So that's snuck over.
Again on the forehand there. Great retrieve there. Here we go, the drag. Oh. Yeah, not quite what Brin intended, but he'll take him.
So don't go anywhere after the conclusion of this match. The doubles rubber of this fixture will follow, and that will be between Max Truman and Zach Edel, and Lewis Gordon and Vaughan Hamilton. Hazard chase. Thought that might just sneak over there, really.
Yeah. Wasn't far off.
Take two.
Yeah. Always a danger with those railroads, no matter how tight they are to that sidewall. If they come out a long way, it gives you receiver a good opportunity, but narrow posts.
What can you really do with that shot? With that ball coming flat face of the tambour quite low.
You can hope and pray and stick your racket out. That's very, very good from Ben. Just put in a tight spot there with that serve. Just did what he could. Got a foothold in the rally. Again, Brin will be feeling the pressure of the good retrieving from the other end. Yes, taste of his own medicine. Great shot from Brin there down the line. Gets one past Ben. Clever shot there. Ben, he sort of shaped up as if he might hit a backhand force, or at least go down the line with a cut shot, but just push the racket away from his body to force a boast to the opposite side. Get a short chase. Ben checking the time, or his heart rate, one of the two. Go 8-6. Yeah, that's good from Brin. Choosing not to go into the dead on. Instead win the chase on the floor.
Yeah, Brin's just had a bit of luck the last few points into that backhand corner. The last 5-10 minutes or so. He's really able to get that length. Again, normally at Queens you'd expect the chasers to be around about that 3 and 4 mark, but there's not a lot coming off that back wall at the moment.
That unpredictability counts for quite a lot in this game, particularly at this level.
Just while they collect the balls up, just a quick look at the match schedule for the remainder of this week. Currently we're in the match 1, the Mavericks versus the Slayers. And we're in the second rubber. Following this will be Truman and Edel versus Gordon and Hamilton, but matches all through the week for you. And then on Saturday as well for the final. All of that will be right here on the Tennis and Rackets Association YouTube channel in partnership with the IRTPA.
Could only have been Shankman to come up with that name for his team.
I think it was actually Craig Greenhouse from Oxford.
Oh, yeah, well, cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, Craig Greenhouse coming up with the team names. Great work by him.
See that just caught.
Just threatening the grill on a number of occasions there, Taylor Matthews. Just couldn't quite find it in the end.
Short serve allowed Brin to get into that cut volley.
Still a bit tentative here, 7-6, very, very tight. Taylor Matthews has on 2 occasions extended 3-love leads that Sayers has brought back.
So he's worked hard for this one.
Big point here, and this is for an 8-6 lead for Taylor Matthews.
Oh, that is brilliant. Good Ben. Really going hard for that dead on, wasn't he?
He's had a bit of a fist pump, and the 8th dead on of the match to Taylor Matthews takes him to 8-6. T&RA is really going for the dead on all throughout that rally. Sayers up to it with the defence, and then as soon as he gets his opportunity, finds a winner.
Absolutely, but he didn't try and force it into the grill again. Just trying to find that unpredictable corner there with the timbre. Came up the gates.
See at that angle there, just how high that high serve goes, up higher than the rafters.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at it again. See how much height Sayers gets on this serve.
Dials it in. Looked like he went above the lights.
That brings up match point for the first time to Taylor Matthews.
Mavericks could go 2 up here.
Just on that high serve, often players will find a point either on the top wall or in the rafters to aim at, and once you find that spot, it's just about consistency. Get a bit of practice in serving that particular height and length and aiming for that spot over and over and over again. And so we have match point, hazard chase. See some railroads here most likely. No, going to go that forehand drag again. Just a little bit too low.
Yeah, nearly got it though. He'd have been looking for that last plank of wood on the penthouse.
Railroad second serve.
Negotiated by Brin. Wasn't too bad at WPK. Brin was in nearly 2 minds as to whether to volley that. Goodness me. Just catching the inside wall of the grill.
Wonder if there's any bigger down in Bristol.
That's not a good lead from the batter.
No, it's not.
Off stump cartwheel, you know.
We deserved a bit of applause really, that shot though. Surprised the crowd stayed quiet.
Brin getting a bit of fortune there with the net cord. Grabs one back. Now 7-8. Well negotiated by Brin. He'll be happy with that.
Taylor Matthews' turn with a great high serve.
Yeah. Great draft there. There's been some good defensive volley in this match. Both players reading the Maymore pretty well, Maymore forces. Not necessarily their opponents the easiest of shots, you know, afterwards. Sometimes you can just only get it back with absolutely no interest and get on the back penthouse or back, but rather than been on the floor. Like that, but Brin gets lucky. But again, a cracking backhand volley there from a force, from Ben illustrating that quite nicely.
Two gallery length chases here for Taylor Matthews to attack. Still looking for his last 2 points to close out this match, win the fixture and get the bonus point. Sayers looking to keep the whole fixture alive.
There we go. Oh, that's a class way to finish it. Great work there from Ben to close that out on the last gallery. And take the match.
Yeah, we've got a fantastic match between these two players. Again, they'll be playing together at the World Doubles in Chicago in a few weeks' time. So Taylor Matthews takes the match. The Mavericks now have a 2-love lead in this fixture, but there's still a point to play for in the doubles between Truman and Edel for the Mavericks and Gordon and Hamilton for the Slayers. We will leave you again briefly with some words from our sponsor FLM, and we will be back with you for the doubles in a few minutes time again on this stream, so don't go anywhere. I've been Ben Gatenbeek.
I've been Alex Hume.
We will see you very shortly.
Hello, my name is Sam Candy and I'm the advisor at FLM. FLM are proudly sponsoring the National League and we are really looking forward to the Super League in April, which is taking place over 4 days at Queen's Club. This short and sweet video is simply an introduction to what we do and how we do it. Specifically, how we help people in sport. So what is it that we actually do? Well, we help people be in the best possible financial position they can be. Specifically, we ensure that clients achieve their goals and aspirations through holistic and quality financial planning. We work with people long term to build a plan and importantly, stick to it. We also ensure to educate and improve understanding of the broader financial world to those who don't work in the industry. When it comes to understanding and education on finance, we feel the sport industry specifically is somewhat overlooked, where people have less possibly conversations on finances and there are typically no centralised wellbeing service that would otherwise be available in a classic 9-to-5 office setting. How people are paid, career options, length of career, as well as structure, employed, self-employed or through a limited company. These are all completely different for the sports industry. Very difficult to navigate through all of this, and that's where we come in. As the key sponsor of the IRTPA's National League, I'm available to you to help. If you are interested in learning more, upskilling financially and getting a plan together to be in a better position, please do reach out. Thank you and looking forward to the Super League in April. Hello, my name is Sam Candy and I'm the advisor at FLM. FLM are proudly sponsoring the National League and we are really looking forward to the Super League in April, which is taking place over 4 days at the Queen's Club. This short and sweet video is simply an introduction to what we do and how we do it. Specifically, how we help people in sport. So what is it that we actually do? Well, we help people be in the best possible financial position they can be. Specifically, we ensure that clients achieve their goals and aspirations through holistic and quality financial planning. We work with people long term to build a plan and importantly, stick to it. We also ensure to educate and improve understanding of the broader financial world to those who don't work in the industry. When it comes to understanding and education on finance, we feel the sport industry specifically is somewhat overlooked, where people have less, possibly, conversations on finances, and there are typically no centralised wellbeing service that would otherwise be available in a classic 9-to-5 office setting. How people are paid, career options, length of career, as well as structure, employed, self-employed, or through a limited company. These are all completely different for the sports industry. Very difficult to navigate through all of this, and that's where we come in. As the key sponsor of the IRTPA's National League, I'm available to you to help. If you are interested in learning more, upskilling financially, and getting a plan together to be in a better position, please do reach out. Thank you, and looking forward to the Super League in April.
And welcome back to the Queen's Club for the first edition of the IRTPA Super League. My name's Ben Gatenbeek and I'm joined by Alex Hume. How are you, Alex?
Very, very well. Thanks, Ben. The fantastic standard of tennis I'm off today. I'm sure we'll continue with this exciting doubles. One half of the current British amateur doubles winning pair, Max Truman, and some other exciting prospects.
Yeah, just go through the player introductions, starting with Max Truman. Tell us about Max, Alex.
He's been doing very well in the TAP Tour this year, which is an initiative from his partner today, Zach Edel. He's been doing very well recently, pushing a lot of the guys just ahead of him in singles matches all the way to 3 sets, coming out on top a few times. And obviously, yeah, he got that win at the British Amateur with Thomas Menlo, taking down some really impressive pairs en route.
Yeah, absolutely. Made the quarterfinals of the British Open in 2022, playing with Will Flynn on that occasion. And looking forward to hopefully getting his visa to head out to Tuxedo sometime soon. Yeah. It's been a good almost a year now in the waiting, or over a year, because it was at the Tuxedo Gold Racket, which has just passed, where he got the offer. His partner today is Lewis Gordon from Petworth, playing with a doubles world ranking of 24, and he made the semi-final of the French Open for the first time this year, playing with Bryn Sayers. And that was a very big moment for him. First Open semi-final. Had a few issues with injury in the last few years, but right back to it now.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him leather some forces dead on woods.
Lewis's partner today is Vaughan Hamilton, playing up a doubles handicap of 12.3. His handicap is rapidly coming down, broke the single figures on singles handicaps for the first time recently.
Had a very good silver racket this year, did Vaughan, and has been improving quickly.
Yeah, Vaughan's the only non-Sequel player to make a semi-final this year, silver racket. Doesn't appear on this because that's a handicap tournament, as well as being a singles tournament, so that doesn't appear in his career highlights. And yet to make the main draw of an Open, but we would expect to see him there very soon.
Again, sporting one of the Preston clad rackets. We saw Levi with earlier.
And the last player on court who's partnering Max Truman is Zach Edel, currently still unattached to a club. He was working at Jasmine recently. He's living in Oxford with partner Molly. He's been out busy organising the Tampa Tour events this year. He's made the quarterfinal of a couple of Opens, but never at the British.
Yeah, you'll see some of the players with some different coloured strings on their rackets. Again, those timbre string, the different colours. His initiative, very popular here.
Now, this is where it gets interesting because we're going to see a lot of pairings that you wouldn't normally think of. So the form guides are going to be a bit rogue. So Truman and Zach Edel have played on one previous occasion in National League, playing against Williams and Marola almost exactly a year ago at Leamington, which they lost 5-8. Gordon and Hamilton have also played previously on one occasion around 12 months ago, and that was at Leamington, also against Nina Marola, as well as Zach Edel, who is on court today. So this format does throw up quite a few strange doubles pairings that you wouldn't normally see. This is the third and fourth players in the doubles. Later on this week, on Thursday, we'll have the first and third players, and on Friday we'll have the first and fourth players. So there's first and fourths. Sorry, first and seconds, first and fourths. Seconds on Thursday. Just means that you get a bunch of pairings that you wouldn't see in an Open or anything like that. So part of doing well is going to be how quickly can you gel as a pair and figure out how to use each other's strengths and weaknesses. So where do you see this one going, Alex?
It's a tough one actually, because in Vaughan and Lewis got two very hard hits to the ball. In Vaughan, when he cranks it up, he hits it as well as anyone really in single figures. So they could easily apply pressure, and Lewis has obviously got great hands as well as that power. Max probably one of the most solid guys in the up-and-coming ranks at the moment. Zach potentially, yeah, a bit of a wild card. He could get on a roll and see it very well as well. So it's going to be interesting having one sort of maybe more experienced chap on each side and then one young pretender. Could be another 7-9, 8-9 jobby.
The schedule won't like that one. We're already 45 minutes behind. We do have an hour gap in the schedule to catch us up, so the second match, you would imagine, will start on time at 6 o'clock. But this hour's time is meant to be for the sponsors to have a bit of a welcome, and one imagines this will be eating into that just a little bit. Your marker will be former world champion Robert Fahey.
Here we go. Vaughan straight away using that cut body return is so accurate with. Gets good revs on it. And straight away we see Lewis Gordon's USP with that force. Didn't quite get that one.
There's not a ball or a position on the court that he doesn't want to force. So something to watch as the match develops is how the formations evolve and change. At the moment we're seeing both playing back.
Zach's coming up now to a couple of galleries. Great get from Lewis there. Very well done there at the far end.
So is Zach playing back to try and provide additional defence against Gordon's force?
Both of them really. I mean, yes, it seems that way. Because those two at the far end could just pummel their way to victory, I'm sure.
It's a second loose serve.
So there you go, opens up the galleries. The threat of the force means Zach came back there, opened up the galleries first, hit two. He obliged. I've seen there on the stream. Lewis might have changed rackets there, change ends. Don't know if he's got a different weight on the one he wants to be service end with.
A forcing racket and a normal racket.
Yeah. Forcing one's probably £3 heavier or something.
So interesting there that it looks like they're going to play with Gordon up.
Yeah. There from Lewis, he was so far up the court, but he could still find good depth on that boast. Cracking shot from Max, God, picked that up on the half volley, up and over the net, and down again. See some pretty long rallies here. All these guys got very good hands. Can manufacture shots out of nothing really. They're weakening in the standard. Now they're on to the doubles.
Ready for a boom.
They'll warm up into those. Not out of the woods. If they go into the net, the first one or two. guys taking the hazard chase there. Probably more common in doubles than in singles to do that.
Yeah, especially with the threat of Lewis Gordon being able to smack openings from anywhere.
Yeah. Even on the volley there, as you saw, that return to serve. Very good play from Max there, digging those out. Putting Lewis under pressure with the net.
One thing to watch is at this point. One thing to watch is how Zach approaches this match, because he's not played a lot of tennis since the Tampa Tour event at Prested, in which he lost in 2 sets to Vaughan, if my memory serves me correctly. So with Zach, because he's not attached to a club, it means that he can go weeks at a time without playing any tennis. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly he picks it back up again. And the other thing I'm finding fascinating is Lewis's positioning on the service end.
Serve a railroad and then Lewis runs behind on a sort of overlap to get up to the galleries. Yeah,
because Lewis is hanging back a fair way, such that the balls that come off that back penthouse he can put away, and leave Vaughan to do much of the scrambling work.
Yeah, and he went on a railroad as well. You often don't need to defend the galleries too much. Some players you will see sort of start where Max is standing now to serve, and then run across if they're not the server. Good lead for Max. Another example there, the ball's cutting down in that forehand corner.
It's been the case all afternoon, really.
Yeah, and it's a very much go-to shot if you're not going to force it in doubles. Cut volley return. Some players might want to be cutting that off before he gets to the back wall as the match goes on. Keeping their formation here, the servers. Shots from Zach early on, but that's to be expected, really.
Yeah, I think doubles is probably the better way to get back into playing tennis.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a bit more of a just throw your racket at the ball and watch it ping around, as opposed to have to be composed and chasing it down all the time.
Just landed as a stroke. Any harder, it might have been a hazard chase there. Pretty well there actually to generate so much power off a dead-on defending volley.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting for Vaughan at the stage he is in his career. He's just broken into a great serve there on the railroad. Just broken into the single figures. They start to come up against these guys who can hit a lot harder than the guys can in the teens.
Yeah.
There's certain parts of his game, in that defensive game, that he will have to start to develop. Perhaps he didn't have to quite so much before.
Yeah, he's obviously got a very good hitting partner at Preston in Levi. So those two try and get on court a lot. Obviously the benefit of 2 courts at Preston. Like here at Queen's.
Yours? So that's the kind of thing that you get between partners who haven't played together all that much in this FLM Super League format. I say that Press has a very good court if you're trying to improve your game, because being 2 courts but also being somewhere a little bit in the middle of nowhere means that there's always 3 courts to be practicing on. So you can have both a happy membership and a happy pro.
Yeah, Levi and Vaughan are doing great things down there. Increasing the membership greatly. And obviously there is plenty of court time with those 2 courts.
Great to see the dead on filling up again. Once again, if you're looking for something to do in London over the next couple of days, do come down to the Queen's Club. There's no admission fee, just come along, sit and watch some fantastic tennis all afternoon. This evening, Thursday evening and Friday evening, as well as from midday Saturday. And even if you're knocking off work, come down to the Queen's Club and watch some tennis. Second gallery, the chase.
Yeah, Max didn't really need to come and volley that one.
It's a racket shot, that. He's been playing too much rackets on that reinvigorated court at Seaport.
Yeah. It's a tough one to play on as well. As rackets courts go. It's a good serve there from Zach. Hurrying Lewis there.
Definitely feels like they're picking on Vaughan's volley a bit at the moment, at both ends of the court. Kind of targeting the player a little bit. I'm not saying that that's any...
No, they're just trying to find chinks in the armour.
I'm not saying that they don't trying to hurt him or anything like that, or that it's improper, but just it's a bit of a weakness there.
It's a great
shot though.
Another one. Oh, that was exceptional work from Vaughan to get those 3 shots up in a row. Here eventually coming from Lewis with a tough defence. Back to 2 all.
Vaughan just proving he can give as good as he gets.
Yeah, absolutely. Half chance he'll work it back. Slight chap gets a lot of power, a lot of revs. Both on his forces, source of power. Didn't quite come off, but also on his cut return. So you can really see from up here how it swings away from the right-hander.
That last ball just coming off that eye of that net, the second one we've seen of those today. This one falling over the net, not rolling back on the other side of it.
Popular spot.
Yeah, Vaughan's development as a player has really just skyrocketed in the last 12 months or so. So hovering around that high teens for quite a while. And then just as in the space of 6 months or so, he just dropped his handicap by 6 or 7 points.
Yeah.
Got some good results. First win against a sub-10 player. He'll be looking to qualify for and play well at tournaments like the British Open, like the French Open over the course of the next 12 months. It's all smiles, but
yeah. This time it was Zach leaving it on his forehand, which I think he wasn't too pleased that Max did. The last time they left it, let the ball go. Anyway, crisis averted. Chase. And now they go in advantage up. Yeah, you're right. Attacking Vaughan's volley, perhaps. Finding a bit of joy.
yeah, I'm kind of going backwards and forwards on this match as to how I think it's going to go, because I watch Gordon and Hamilton just carve up a couple of points and retrieve really well and play some great shots, and then Truman and Edel just finding that weakness in Vaughan's volley, and because they're playing with Vaughan at the back of the court, it's just a little bit exposed.
It's a great pick up from Max initially. Return of serve. fly that catches the net. Surprising Zach a little bit. That was an awkward length there for Lewis, and he just stepped in and carted it over mid-wicket almost. To the main wall. Good invention. With Max, especially his movement is very, very good. Rarely finds himself out of position and doesn't look necessarily the quickest across court, but he covers it extremely well. Quite long strides, but holds his strength. Half volley. Oh, what a brilliant rally. That's fantastic from Max. Coming around the back of Zach's forehand there. You often get it on the other side, but
it's also, it's not a shot you see to be hit that hard at that particular angle. I think there's only two players in the game who really do. One of them is on court, Lewis Gordon, the other one is Will Flynn, and Max has played a lot with Will over the years. Often going up to cover those ones that bounce off the bend house and come up court. Try and kill them. He'll often shout mine. Doesn't have to do it there. Another example of those balls just sliding down the back wall of those bobbles, making it difficult to get them out. The receiver. Another example. Zach managed to there. Ball does not come down like that without a bit of an intervention from the out of court line.
Don't know if that's quite the right terminology. That's what I've been using today, but I'm sure someone watching along will be able to correct us if needs be.
Comments in the chat from Jane Taylor, who is supporting the Slayers. Just being joined in the commentary booth now. We are Levi Gale. How are you, Levi?
I'm good, thank you, Ben. Relieved to have got through a tight battle earlier. Just been downstairs cheering on the Mavericks, but thought I'd come and help out Alex up here for the rest of this match. How are you, Alex? How's it been going?
Yeah, much appreciated. Yeah, very well, mate. Thank you. Very well. Enjoying some very good quality tennis from up here. Good vantage point here at Queen's. top viewing gallery.
Have you seen Lewis Gordon play in person before?
Once or twice, and
Twice.
yeah, certainly the decibel levels off the racket are something to behold.
This time, where are we? 3-2 to the Slayers.
Yeah, it's tight one so far. Neither side really getting a foothold to get a lead in the match yet. Good win for you against Neil though. How did you find it out there today?
Tricky, very tricky. Yeah, a bit of a relief to get through it. It's one of those ones. Yeah, don't feel that comfortable out there, but I feel like each day hopefully it'll get a bit easier.
Yeah, the balls
in
look quite
this kind of-
fresh, cutting down quite a bit in his forehand corner.
Yeah, he read the back wall in the corners very well. He got a lot of balls back. It was very tough. Yeah, 9-7 and then 9-7 win for Ben. You'd imagine this format, all the matches are going to be pretty tight throughout the week.
Yeah, evenly matched across the board really, these teams.
So far the scheduling's looking pretty stressful.
True to form really. Real tennis tournaments.
Vaughan going with the bobble to Max. Be a useful serve in doubles to keep all the pace off the ball. Make Max generate all that pace himself. Seems to have been serving it to a nice length so far, quite consistently.
Yeah, Max is having to create all the pace at that far end.
Yeah, I think it's one of those, it's easy to feel like at the receiver's end forcing's the way forward, but sometimes you just got to play a ball or a serve on its merit, stay patient.
So someone that hits with Vaughan quite a lot, breasted. What do you feel his strengths are today? Probably he's going to want to utilise against these two.
Yeah, Vaughan's someone who's improving rapidly. He's putting a lot of hard work in, really good, consistent kind of 9 months of training, and I think really it's hard to find an obvious flaw in his game. He's quite a well-rounded player, tidy in the corners, good natural volleyer, good hands, variety of serves. Someone who I think in the last few months has started to play the right shot at the right time a bit more, and he's getting the rewards for that.
His temperament is getting better and better as well. Just not being too self-critical when he plays potentially wrong shot, just working out to play the right one next time.
Yeah, I think in these two pairs, I think Vaughan and Max are the two perhaps more steady players, and Zach and Lewis are the firepower. Both pairs should complement each other nicely.
Yeah,
that's a good shot. Who was your pick to win this one?
You'd say probably Max is the form man in terms of doubles coming into this. Coming off the British amateur doubles win with James Medlow, but
that was phenomenal, wasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant win for those two Seacourt young guns, taking down Shankly and Giddens, I think it was, along the way.
That'd be Rory Giddens, the younger brother.
Yes.
Jamie Giddens. Rob Shankman, Jamie Giddens?
Yeah, Rory Giddens
five
was
all
playing
in?
with Will Flynn, I think.
Yeah, Shankman was playing with Giddens. Jamie Giddens was playing with Rob Shankman.
Yeah. Got there in the end.
Yeah.
These two battling it out. Plenty of hard hitting, goes finding the galleys above Zach's left shoulder eventually.
Tight game here, third juice. Nice movement from Max there to cut off the cut volley angle.
A couple of players using the Zach's timbre strings. Do you use them at all? Try them out on?
I use them on my coaching racket sometimes.
Yeah.
Just
Do you find them any different to the Super Cup?
Well, I think they look cool. It's nice to have the different colours. Maybe they feel like a little bit smoother. I don't know if it's on my head. I feel like I don't have as much kind of rip on the ball, but that could be a load of rubbish. It's just how I feel. Probably just because I'm used to the traditional string.
They are slightly different in material.
They feel a bit more like cushiony.
Yeah.
It's a great volley,
That's a
Max.
fantastic volley. Stay very solid.
What do you go for on your frame?
I've tried the timbre strings lately, and they're I do find you get a bit more touch and feel, perhaps. Certainly trying to play shots to length. But they perhaps don't quite have the same power as the Super Cuts for as long as the racket, as the strings wear in a bit. Might get a bit more longevity out of the traditional ones, but they're certainly a great addition to the game.
Yeah, it's nice seeing all the colour out there, isn't it? It looks like Gordo's gone for traditional mains and then blue timbre crosses.
Has he?
Max has got something similar. Zach's gone all yellow. Vaughan sporting that new Prested extra tech frame. Beautiful.
We've been plugging those, don't worry. They've come out well. A faithful match to the colouring at Prested.
Fifth juice.
Lewis happy to leave that again to the hazards. Just coming off the
Can't unleash the cannon from Hazard 2, can he?
Not unless he wants to fight outside afterwards. There's the power we talked about before. Talking about it, looks like Zach. He's got what looks like one of those new carbon fibre rackets. I don't know if it is actually. I think I can see the Grays logo.
Yeah, I think he's a Grays man. I think he's just had custom colour.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Very flash. Wouldn't expect anything less.
Okay, this crucial, vital seventh game continues. Advantage servers to Hazard.
Doesn't matter if it's sets to 6 or 9. Still a crucial seventh game.
Max looks like he volleyed a railroad pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
Seen a few good shots like that.
Commentator's curse putting that ball on net.
Slower bobble.
Well, there you go. Completely different shot. Tried containing forehand down the line first. Backhand volley post, tough shot to execute. width though, and that cut volley return.
What have the stats been like so far on points won at the service end and receivers end in this match?
That's a very good question. I'm sure Ben can come up with the goods. See the computer. Fumes going up in the smoke again.
Stats on screen. 3 points in it. Yeah, Vaughan and Lewis. 55% serves 1, 51% Max and Zach.
Happy to take the longer chases. Lewis and Vaughan. Good bobble there from Zach, just catching the penthouse one last time on that last bit of wood. It's class from Max. Sending the ball back where it came from, over to the hazard side. I think that was a good boast from Chris.
Well dispatched into hazard second there from Max. Can be a tricky shot, that one. Very easy to overcook it onto the,
absolutely.
onto the side penthouse.
Set up nicely.
One way or another, that point was ending.
Yeah.
Do get a lot of longer rallies and doubles, don't you?
Absolutely. Killing that nicely.
Great serve.
Oof, awkward.
Unconventional. It's worked.
Yeah, good calling that time between these two. No mistake there. Zach's ball. 30 love lead.
A couple nice drafts from Max, changing up the serve.
Yeah, we saw Ben and Brin having good success with that in the last match. And they started dialing them in.
Yeah, it's a signature serve for Brin in particular.
Yeah.
We served that well.
That's for all. Game to love there on the serve for Max.
5-4 the Mavericks.
Oh, 5-4, yeah. That leave. Didn't have much time to think about it, Max.
Hoping.
Yeah.
Great volley.
Yeah. Good shot there from Vaughan, finding the side wall underneath the galleries.
Yeah, that's the tricky one when you're hovering around 4 or 5.
It's exactly the shot you want to hit.
That one's shooting into you off the side or under the galleries. It's the danger one.
Yeah. Particularly good shot doubles if you manage to do that. Levi, what's the rest of your season looking like in terms of tournaments and fixtures?
April's quite a busy month actually. I've had a couple months off injured. Had 3 or 4 hits leading into this. So that's been a shame. A little tear in my forearm.
Right.
A bit of tendonitis in the elbow. But if that kind of continues to be okay this week, then it'll be 0 to 9s next. In a week or so's time. And then there's the final edition of Tamba Tour / Jesmond Cup. I think it maybe one event kind of named as both, and that's in May. So yeah, they're the next couple of events coming up. It's quite a busy period actually, April, May.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
Sneaking into the 0 to 9s somehow with an 18 handicap.
Yeah, cool. That'll be a great experience.
Someone's maths isn't quite on it, but
who have you got there?
I've got Nino first up.
Have you played at Manchester before?
I was at University of Manchester.
Oh, you were?
Criminally underused the tennis and rackets club there. Played a bit of rackets at school, so I wanted to join for the rackets, but certainly didn't make as much use of it as I'd liked.
Great city, Manchester. Great club, a tricky court. First time we play it.
Yeah.
So I quite often say to people taking their first lesson in real tennis, you've got to be able to laugh at yourself in this game.
You certainly do. Manchester can make you laugh.
And at Manchester even
more
so.
Lewis once again taking over, but he hasn't killed it. Tried the lob into the grill there, didn't quite come off. That wouldn't have been what Zach was intending.
Right, game's over. It does feel good if you ever get that lob backhand over the Tamba player into the grill.
Powerless to do anything about it.
Doesn't feel so good if you're the guy doing lobs.
Feels like you're piggy in the middle.
It's a shot you don't really see. It's a bit of a double specific shot, isn't it? Well played. Vaughan sticking with the bobble. It's Max. He's done well to put that one away.
Yeah.
Postage stamp.
Yeah, that lob to the grill can often happen if the player guarding the grill has come up to also guard the Tamba. Cross-court shot. So Zach will stay up now to guard the Tamba, which is where the room is created. Lewis didn't find a telling shot there. Serve there. His form very nice on that backhand side, not trying to overhit or over rotate. Something low, heavy flying overhead. Great club,
Zach.
Square, maybe more dead on shot there from Max, just tucked forward up a bit.
Mavericks the nudge ahead once more.
Nip and tuck, as all these matches have been today.
Just thinking about it, I doubt either of these pairs have played together before.
Yeah, we had the
Were there
four
any
guys
stats
up.
on that at the beginning?
They've each played one match together.
Oh, they have.
Incidentally, both against the Lewis Williams and Nino Marola combination last year in National League. There's not much to go. Oh! It's nearly done by that. He's kept it alive. Couldn't find the lob there.
Taking the hazard.
Go for the hazard.
How did they both get on?
I think they both lost like 4-8 and 5-8 to the Williams-Marola combination, so...
Okay. Suggesting it was going to be tight today.
Yeah. Class volley there. Lewis. To get back on parity here. Up comes that. Did well to get out of the way now. Oh, and a great rest then comes to an end.
That point didn't work out for Max, but I do think he's pretty strong up there in front of the tank.
Yeah, often taking those
strings on a lot of balls.
Yeah, and he often likes to is happy taking those volleys on the forehand side, stepping right across the main wall.
Got 9-8 written all over this one, isn't
absolutely.
it?
Yep. There it is, 6-all. Of course, no tie break, no restart when we get one team gets to 6, as these are 9-game sets they're playing today, and over the course of this week. FLM Super League event. So game's getting ever more crucial to win as we head to the business end of this match. Wow. Yeah, nasty one there. Max did well to get it up. Good pressure there from Vaughan, turning the tides back. You'd have heard Lewis there shouting "you" to Vaughan in anticipation of the ball hitting the timbre. Often in doubles, you would do that just in case the ball does catch and sends its way over to your partner. Whilst the chap under the grill is still ready to fish it out if it misses.
Worried for Zach there. Max got strings on it.
Could have been painful.
Oh! Oof. What's that broken? Is that the
it's
part of the
broken
camera?
something of our stuff up here. Found its way on court.
It was coming in your direction fast.
Yeah. I'm sure the technical team behind the scenes are on it.
team of Ben, the technical team of one.
He's a
Hero.
team of thousands, equivalent of. Great get from
back
Vaughan.
off the main wall,
A
Tamber.
fantastic shot into the winning area there from Max.
Top quality stuff. 6-all juice.
Yeah, take the chase. For very good tactic and doubles, especially so. Yeah, good defensive volleys there again from Max. Did leave a hazard chase, but we'll take that at this tight stage of the match. How do you think one of these teams might force their way over the line here, Levi?
It was close. Yeah, it's hard to say, isn't it? I think taking the gallery there was clever from Vaughan, with the chase in the bag, unloading on a couple.
Yeah.
Good defence from Max. I'd rather be at the service end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Singles or doubles once it gets into the tight latter stages.
Ooh, that's unlucky. Catch the bando. Great hands from Vaughan. This game could enter a second week. Square hit onto the Tamber there from Lewis. Always going to be tricky to keep that before the stroke line.
That looks a bit short.
Oh, just saw Vaughan move.
Bang.
Slightly to his right there, expecting
Down the
the
middle.
main wall force from Max. Quite a clever surprise shot, keeping it down the middle there, trying to bisect players.
Put your laces through it.
Yeah. Not thinking about placement there. Now, can they defend? This has a chase.
Have we seen a 2-game lead at any stage in this match yet?
No. He says unconvincingly, but
stayed in.
pretty sure is it going to learn? He lost the chase. Back to deuce.
Well marked.
Yeah. Marking's been very, very good so far, as you would expect. Top pros here. All chipping in with marking.
That might come to an end in the next one. It's my turn.
I'm sure not.
Solid from Gordo.
Yeah. And then you see Max trying to force the issue. Making the error.
Yeah, it's just stay solid at this service end.
Yeah.
Got the Tamber to help you out. The owner should be on the receivers really to take those risks.
It can be that you think, you know, with 2 players at the far end, you've got to hit miracle shots to get it past them into the grill or into the Tamber, but keep the pressure on. You often do find joy.
Great volley.
Clever shot there from Vaughan. Max probably could have left it to the back wall.
warming up down there. I think
Yeah.
Mr. Mackenzie's enjoying himself.
Yeah. Drowning his sorrows after a singles loss. Not to say that I'm suggesting he's drinking on the job.
Tight one, Hazard. What do you make of the Mavericks polo shirts?
Yeah, they are. They're fly. Classic bit of tambour ingenuity there from Zach.
Doesn't miss an opportunity.
No, absolutely.
Looking
It's
good.
all about the brand. Wasn't such good lead from Vaughan there. Ball just trickling over the stroke line. Gordo mimicking. We're all feeling inside when that happens to us. So often the case that one side nudges their noses in front. Then the next game is a quick return to level pegging again. These two already 30 love up. Trying to claw it back. That's good play though from Vaughan. Didn't mind going for that shot because first response from Max wasn't a winning shot.
Good length on that bobble from Zach. Set the point up.
Yeah, just snuck onto the penthouse and nearly was a fault touching the edge, but now they're up in the rally. Oh, he's got it up somehow. Max again covering behind Zach, but he can't keep it in court. It's a very good rally, and they've brought it back to parity now. 30 all. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, restrained from Gordo. Have to take the chase.
Surprised?
Yeah.
One chase already in the...
Fear for our lives again. Reminder, this is the last instalment of the first fixture here at the Queen's Cup on the first day of the FLM Super League event. We've got another 3 rubbers coming up in the next fixture for you.
Yeah, we've got Fahey's Forces against Schenkman's Henchmen. Which match are you looking forward to there?
Oh, I think the Fahey combination will be brilliant. Obviously, Rob against Rob is a repeat of US Open.
It is, yeah.
Decent match, which Fahey prevailed in 3 sets.
Really tight. The first set there was very tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, 6-5, and Rob Schenkman was 40 love up in the deciding game and couldn't quite see it out and take the set.
40-30 servers. Oh, up to juice. Yeah, so I think we've got Claire versus Darren up first.
That's it.
Then Rob versus Rob.
Yeah.
Followed by the doubles.
Yeah, the young guns in the doubles again. Another behind the back shot from Vaughan.
The bando
Surely
from
Max didn't put it on the bando deliberately. Holds up his racket in an apology and points to where he was actually aiming for it. Just there. Gordo taking her again. That's a fantastic volley from Max. Yeah,
Nice.
Clever shot from Zach there, actually putting it down at that forehand corner that Lewis was defending. Must be targeting the slightly weaker retriever out of the two, and both of them get a lot back. So he did well to get it past him. That caught the wires.
There?
That caught the wires up here.
Wonder if the camera caught that.
Technically still in play. Our technical wise.
Yeah, we've just had cameras fitted recently at Preston, and we had to. There's
Yeah.
one camera which is technically in play.
Ah,
gap on that receiver's end, top left corner. We had to decide, is that going to be in or out?
Right, and verdict?
It's going to be in.
Keep it interesting. Good.
Should add another little quirk into the game.
Absolutely. If there aren't enough already in this wonderful game of ours. That one didn't come off for Vaughan. Can they keep the pressure on? Service here. Potentially get a nudge towards 8-7. One step closer. That's fantastic volley. Gordo steps in and rifles it from standing in that last gallery. All Zach could do was get out of the way.
X factor.
Yeah. Very good serving from Vaughan. He's really got the length of his bobbles dialed in, and some of them are catching awkward last bounce on the penthouse, some of them missing, and it's not easy. Gordo with the same tactic. Yeah, Max came up to cover that tab, but didn't need to. Zach was covering behind him. Zach happy to take the chase. In short, they'll be back down the service end by the end of the game.
Smart choice, I think.
Yeah.
Momentum as it is.
Never pass up an opportunity.
Overcooked that cut volley. Second in a row. Main timbre, deadly shot. Not looking good for the Mavericks pair here.
Lovely shot from Vaughan, actually. Just missed the timbre. Almost as effective as hitting it, sometimes more so.
3 match points.
Can they beat the chase of second gallery and pull one rubber back for the Slayers here? Fantastic volley. Vaughan does well to get that up. Oh, but Max finds the grill. Great rest there. Well done. Keeping that alive. There it is.
Well played.
And the Slayers do get one back. 9-7. Lewis Gordon and Vaughan Hamilton take it.
Pleasure, Alex. Are you staying on for this?
I will be staying on. Yeah, if
strength enhancement.
yeah.
Go for it. Well,
So
enjoy.
we will be back shortly for the second fixture.
Lucky the Mavericks.